Welcome back to another great episode of 2P Racing Race Shop, hosted by none other than the host with the most, Big Biz. So, we're out here in the shop, a little chilly, not bad. I just got in here, just turned the heater on, but we're going to go over some stuff that I got. This is going to be part 2 of the multi-video series for the Yerf-dog. Now, we're going to have to rename this. It is called the Yerf-dog, as you see on the seat, but we're going to have to rename this dude when we're done. So I'm going to need some help renaming this guy. I don't know what we're going to do with it, but we're going to do it. So, I got some cool products, I think. I scored some good stuff. So, this is Black Max Premium Foam Blaster. You hook it to your pressure washer. It's got some foam detergent. Paid $16 for that guy. It was originally $49.99. It was on sale in discount rack, and I picked it up because who doesn't want a little foam blaster? I wanted a foam blaster, so I got one. Okay, next up, went to Old Harbor Freight. I picked up, now I can't believe I didn't have one already, but I picked up the old Warrior, because I am a Warrior now, a Warrior 1500 Watto dual temperature heat gun. That's going to help with all the sticker removal, whatever else I can figure out with it. Because we do got to get rid of them stickers right there. I can't have that number on the golf cart. Can't do it. Not going to go into reasons why. Just can't do it. Next thing I picked up. Oh, by the way, I picked this up for $20 at Harbor Freight. One of my favorite stores. Next thing I picked up. Boom. I got me a 5 amp metal cutting shear. It'll cut everything. I've seen reviews on it. It's corded. It's not battery operated. I didn't want a battery operated one. I want a corded. And I think I picked it up for, it was cheap too. I think I paid like $25 for it. Next thing we got to add to the shop. Ooh, it's a little heavy. This is going to come in real handy. So I am going to eventually, one day, when I get bored out of my mind, come in here and clean the shop, because here's the deal. This shop is big enough for 3 cars. 3! I got one in the middle. You got the motorcycle over there. But as you can see, I got stuff all around it. Can't fit nothing else in here, and I don't like it. Because I want to, I got my saw over there. I got a tire changer. I got my drill press. I can't use none of that stuff because I got too much junk. But I got this for the old drill press. That way, I can throw an end mill in my drill press, and I can machine a little bit of stuff. So I picked this up off of a buddy at work. He sold it to me. I think new at Harbor Freight, they're, $80. And I think I gave him like $35 for it. I couldn't pass it up, folks. Couldn't pass it up. So we are going to set this off to the side so it doesn't fall. And then we are going to open up the big surprise. Oh yeah. I told everybody I was going to the store and I was going to pick it up. And if anybody thought I was playing, well, you better think again. Old Big Biz don't play around. So, we got in this box that I'm going to open up right here in front of everybody. As you can see what it is, obviously. This is the Predator Edition. Over 10% more output power than, I guess, the non-Predator engine. Max performance, folks. Oh, I got to open up the sides of it. We're going to go over what this, I can't even talk, I'm so excited. What all kind of power rating this has and all the special abilities that we ain't used to, because it does have electric start. That's something that we ain't used to. We got to pull and pull and pull. Well, not no more. This dude has electric start. Oh, look at this. It's got it's got a little thing to rebuild the old carburetors. I think that looks like jets. Little bowl gasket. I think that's what that is. Oh, owner's manual. That's what it is. Little carburetor rebuild bolt kit. Throw those over there. Okay. Oh, here she is. Right there she is. We went from that little guy to this big guy. Now, I didn't think about this when I went out and bought it yesterday. Is it going to fit? I don't care. Because you know why? I got a Sawzall. We can cut this right here, extend her out a little bit. We're going to make it work. We're putting this dude on there. Get the plastic off. Yeah, right there we go. Throw that over there. Now, take that off. We're going to see what else she's got. Fuel cap, muffler, air filter. We don't care about all that stuff. We don't care about that stuff. That's all normal stuff. It comes with it. What we care about is what all the good stuff is. Electric start. That don't tell us nothing. Maybe just the box says it all. Before use, add engine oil. Operating low engine oil voids warranty. Well, that's good to know. And it says fill gas here with fuel stabilizer. Now, I did read, it does say that, hey, we suggest fuel stabilizer like every 3 tankfuls. We'll go ahead and do it. Probably not, but we will. Probably not. Anyways, there she is. Only gas. No E85. Well, that's okay. We don't use E85 either. Anyways, however, it says gas only. You know what it doesn't say? It doesn't say no race gas. It doesn't say no 110. It just says gas only. So, we're probably going to put like 114 in it because that's what I use on the race car. Why not? Blow it up. Buy another one. Anyways, let's get back to the real stuff. Okay. Let me come over here real quick. But I'm pretty excited about it. Like I said, I have a little battery tray and a hold down for the battery. So I can hook it up to the electric start, because who doesn't want an electric start on a go-kart? I do, because I don't want to pull the rope 800 times. However, being a new engine, shouldn't have to do that. But I just want to turn the key and go. Okay. Get my chair here. So this is what we're looking at. It says we've got low oil pressure sensor. Larger fuel tank. Who doesn't like a larger fuel tank? Forged crankshaft. You hear that? It's a race motor. Advanced air intake system. This is crazy, man. Performance. Precision engineered. It says components. Smooth and quiet operation. I don't know how long that'll be. I'm a straight piper. Don't know. The Predator 459cc. Here's the good stuff, folks. 15.8 horsepower. And I think it said online, it's got like 26 foot-pounds of torque. That'll get the rear tires going. And I am going to, look for, so when I get this out of the box, get everything measured up, when I get the clutch, I'm going to look for a new sprocket for the the rear end here and maybe go up. So I'm thinking like going down, down 4 or 5 teeth on the axle and going up 2 teeth, since it's got a lot more power now, going up 2 teeth on the clutch system. That should make her go a little faster, I think. Okay. High output, over 10% more torque than conventional overhead valve engines in its class. This dude has a 1.85 gallon capacity fuel system on it. I may just have to, I might be able to drive this dude to work. Okay, let's see what it says. For use on. Pressure washers, ain't gonna happen. Cement mixers, nope. Air compressors, nope. Log splitters, nope. Mowers, no. Vacuums, no. Tillers, nope. Water pump, chipper, generators, or snow blower. Ain't putting that on none of it. Putting it on a go-kart. This daggum thing has got about as much power as a Volkswagen Beetle. And I bet when I get done with her, she's gonna be a ripper. You're gonna have to stay tuned for it as well. So here's the sprocket dealios right here. I haven't counted them, but I know I can get different these. It comes with the kit. This big dude, we'll have to see how that comes off. We'll have to see. I'm going to make it a ripper, folks. I'm telling you. You're going to want to stay tuned for this because it's going to happen. And it's going to happen quick because I ain't got time to mess around with this. So we're going to get it in. Well, it's already in. But we're going to get it tore down. So it's already tore down. We're going to get the bushings changed. We're going to get this dude mounted up on there. And we're going to get a new clutch system on it. And we're going to rip this bad boy. That's what we're going to do. I may even wait to put the shocks on it. But the shocks are going to get updated. That's just going to be, that's just a have to. It's going to have to. That thing probably weighs, well, this engine here, it don't weigh hardly nothing. This, it weighs a little bit of something. So we're going to get it out of the box and then we'll be back. All right, we're back. Check it out. There she is, out of the box. 459 cc. So this is what I'm going to compare it at. This 4-banger. This V8. That's what I'm saying. So I'm going to lower the jack down. I'm hoping the mounts fit. But guess what? If they don't, I don't care. Drill new holes, make a new plate. Got to do what we got to do. We got to get this thing going. So it doesn't have, look at that bald head. My gosh. So it doesn't have any oil in it. It doesn't have any gas in it. I've got some cardboard here. The easiest way that I know. So this here is the mounting. It's got mounting there, and you can also put it back here if need to be. It looks like it was there. Yeah, right there. So the motor goes in these two holes. So we'll just take this and we'll try to line up to the bottom of it. Okay. As you can see, it is not, the holes don't line up. Okay? Hope you guys can see that. Oop, there we go. So we're gonna have to make a plate. That's fine. We can make a plate. What I'll do is I'll get a piece of metal, about the same thickness, looks like about an 1/8 inch. We'll get a piece of metal, get it cut out, probably throw it on there as well, get everything marked out, we'll weld it to that, and make a whole new base plate, so that way we can mount, take us all apart, lube it up real good. The bearings feel pretty good, which is outstanding. May even have to see, so this shaft here fits this right here. It says Richmond, Indiana. That ain't too far away from us. But this shaft here, this is the clutch that came off of it right here, and obviously don't fit. So we'll have to get a whole new clutch system, which is fine, and put on that dude. We may I'm going to have to look at the clutch systems, because we may do away with the belt drive system, make a base plate, clean all that up, make a base plate, weld it on there, drill the holes for that motor, and maybe get like a good Comet centrifugal force clutch mounted on that dude, and that has the that'll have the sprocket on there, and mount that dude up that way, and then that way we don't have to worry about the belt system and all that other stuff. That's probably the way we'll go. But for now, I don't have any sheet metal, so I'm going to have to take some measurements, get me a good base layout, get my welder out, it's over there, clean up paint off of there, clean up metal up, and then be able, so I can get everything re-drilled and get it all lined up. Got to line up perfect. You can't be off, because of the chain and stuff. But it's got to be perfect. We'll get it done, and yeah, we'll. That'll be probably part 3, getting all that done. Today, I still would like to go ahead and get this whole back off. So we'll take the shocks off, so we can get to there. We can find out what's going on with the bushings, if there is bushings in it, if I need to make a sleeve for it. Whatever we got to do, we're going to do. So we will be back here in a few. Okay, so we're back for the last part of part 2. I got the shocks dismounted from the top of the bars, but I got to take the wheels off to get the bolts out, because of course they go in this way, not that way, because somebody is like that. But I don't have a socket to fit this. This is like a 37 mil, probably. An inch and a half is 38 mil, roundabout point, whatever. It's a little loose on there, so I'm going to have to go to the store and get a 37 mil socket, throw on that bad boy, beep, zipper out. But I ain't got that right now to get the shocks off. Another thing is I got this bolt almost out, but my battery died. I got my spare battery on the charger, but when you get that off, we can get those 2 bolts out. That whole back bottom part will come on out. So that's what we're working on. Okay, well, we got the bolts out. One thing I forgot was I gotta get the brake cable off. Yep, because that's hanging her up. So that's the next deal. What I did notice is, yes, the holes are reamed out a little bit, but also the bolts are pretty wore right here. Right there. There's a pretty good significant groove there that's pretty worn. That'll make her sloppy. Worn out bolt ain't no good. But what I can do is I think I can find some bushings to put in there, tighten up that hole a little bit, put some new bolts in there, new hardware, make sure it's all safe and good to go. So we're going to work on getting that brake cable off. That's next. Okay, folks, here we go. We got her all off, got the brake cable off. There we go. Now we got all that off. Now I can measure the holes up there and make some bushings, because those are the biggest holes. I can measure those too. I might have to put bushings in all 8 holes, get some new bolts. But now that we got this all off, I can focus on just this and getting everything mounted up for that. But we got to get some metal. So that's the next project. So this was part 2. Stay tuned for part 3. I'll try not to take long. I know how all this algorithm stuff, well, I don't know yet, but I'm learning, works. So, I mean, we got the whole back end off. We got the motor debuted. We went over some products that I got, some new tools for the shop. But yeah, we will come back. I will see if I can get some metal tomorrow and do some work out here tomorrow morning for y'all. Maybe we can get it cleaned up. Maybe we can get some metal on there and get her all welded up tomorrow. And that way we can see what we got going on with the motor. Get it mounted up. When I go inside, I got to put the phone on the charger. We're going to look for a clutch and get that ordered so we can get that in, because I want to get this done before the clutch comes in. That way, we can just throw the clutch on, and go. So, till next time, folks.